In considering opportunities for us in higher ed career services to be more agile and responsive, given the pace and the scale that EdTech can innovate on behalf of our students, and the fact that you've transitioned recently from higher education into the EdTech space at Handshake, what do you see as the benefits of iterating more quickly? And also, what do you see up ahead for Handshake's future?
I think one of the things I've really learned is the importance of having a bias to action. I know many in our field are thinking about and really embracing design thinking, and bias to action is actually one of the core principles when you think about design thinking. And having transitioned just this past 6 months, that has never been more true in being able to see how much can actually be accomplished when you intentionally choose to act and then learn from what you see and what you observe, do your research, and then continue to make changes and to make tweaks. One of the things that's super important to keep in mind is that you can have a bias to action, and it doesn't mean that there isn't intentionality and that it isn't well thought out. It just simply means that you don't have to have meeting upon meeting to debrief and unpack and process and debrief again, but instead you can choose a course of action, you can try it out, and you can iterate on that. And as you learn and as you see what works, you're actually able to come up with even better solutions for how to improve. And so I think there's huge benefits to being able to actually move quickly. I think the other thing that really stood out to me, and it was actually a lesson I learned when I was at Wellesley, is that with every year that you wait to make a change or to improve upon something, you're actually losing an entire class of students that don't get to benefit from that and don't get to take advantage of that. And so I think having a bias to action and learning how to iterate at a faster pace only benefits our students in how we can serve them and how we can get them connected to better opportunities. So as we think about the future for Handshake, you can rest assured that you'll see several things from us. One is we will continue to have more of a focus on how we help our students access information and social capital. That's going to be really core and key. You might see that in the form of data and insights and information popping up into the product. You might see opportunities for our students to continue to connect with each other through peer-to-peer learning. You're going to see us focus even more on access to social capital. So a next iteration beyond peer messaging is likely to be groups. So that might be something that you can look forward to. You're also going to see us focus more on how do we help students access ways to share their credentials so that they're able to paint a more holistic picture of who they are beyond their major and GPA. We're just at the nascent stages of really looking into that, and so the possibilities are endless in how we might be able to build that into the product for our students. And then finally, as university partners, you're also going to see some new opportunities for those that are excited to iterate quickly to be able to join us in some new programs and how we can do that in a more robust way.
It's really exciting seeing the feedback loop that you're describing, both in terms of getting feedback directly from your students and your schools, and you use that information to build, really leveraging the peer-to-peer, which, as we know, students develop circles of trust in all different places, and it's certainly that peer-to-peer piece is so powerful for them. So breaking that open so it's not just within their institutions really can unlock some exciting possibilities for our students.
Exactly. I really wish I had this when I was in school.
Absolutely.